Hello, this is Behnaz and welcome to another lesson from Collect English with Behnaz. This video is the second lesson from the series 4 vocabularies, 4 phrasal verbs and 4 idioms. Let's start the lesson. The first part is vocabularies. The first vocabulary is assume, assume, assume. Assume is the American English pronunciation. The British English pronunciation is assume, assume, assume. Assume is a verb and it means to believe and accept something. Here's the first example. Please do not assume that I know everything about a topic. There are some parts that I need to learn. It means please don't believe that I know everything about this topic. Example number 2. I assume you will be in the meeting tomorrow. Last example for assume. The weather forecast assumes that tomorrow will be rainy. Be prepared. The noun form is assumption, assumption, assumption. It means something that you believe and accept. Example, his assumption that everybody in the meeting will agree with his viewpoint proved to be incorrect. It means he believed that everybody will agree with his viewpoint, but they didn't. So his assumption was incorrect. Second example, the professor tried to challenge the students' assumption about the topic to make them think more critically. Vocabulary number 2, embody, embody, embody. It's a verb and it means to represent an idea or a quality. Example, the Statue of Liberty embodies the spirit of freedom and democracy. It means the Statue of Liberty represents the spirit of freedom and democracy. Second example, the architectural design of the building embodies modernity and innovation. It represents modernity and innovation. The noun form is embodiment, embodiment, embodiment. Embodiment means something or someone that represents an idea or a quality. Example, the Mona Lisa is considered the embodiment of Renaissance art. Second example, the new product is the embodiment of the company's innovation. It means this product represents the company's innovation. Vocabulary number 3 is attribute, attribute. Attribute. Attribute is a verb and it means to say or think that something is the result of a particular thing. Let's see the examples, guys. Example number 1 is the team's coach attributes the recent wins to the players' teamwork. It means he thinks that the recent wins is because the players had a good teamwork. Second example, the teacher attributes the students' progress to their eagerness to learn and participate in class. It means the teacher thinks if the students are successful, it's because they were eager to learn and participate and involve in the lesson. The noun form of attribute is attribute, attribute, attribute. It means a quality or characteristics that someone or something has. For example, patience is an important attribute when dealing with difficult situations. It means being patient is a good characteristic to deal with difficult situations. Second example, teamwork is an important attribute for success in a collaborative work environment. It means teamwork is an important quality to be successful. Last word in the vocabulary part is fundamental, fundamental, fundamental. Fundamental is an adjective. It means major and necessary. First example, freedom of speech is a fundamental aspect in a democratic society. It means freedom of speech is very important and necessary. Second example, learning to manage time effectively is a fundamental skill for productivity. Time management is important and necessary to be productive. Done with the vocabulary part. If you find the video useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Let's start the second part, which is phrasal verbs. Phrasal verb number 1, call off. Call off. Call off. It means to cancel a planned event. Guys, remember that you can say call off something or call something off. Both of them are correct. This phrasal verb is separable. It means that you can separate two parts of the verb and put the object between the two parts. We call these phrasal verbs separable. Example, because of the bad weather, they had to call off the outdoor concert. It means the weather wasn't good. They had to cancel the concert. Example number 2, they had to call the project off because of the lack of budget. It means they had to cancel the project because they didn't have enough budget, enough money. Phrasal verb number 2, come up with something. Come up with something means to suggest or think of an idea or plan. Call off with something is not separable. You can't separate different parts of the phrasal verb and put the object of the sentence between them. Let's see the examples. The team brainstormed for hours to come up with a creative solution to the problem. To come up with a solution means to find a solution. Example number 2, she always manages to come up with creative plans and ideas for the projects. It means she always finds and suggests creative and good plans and ideas for the projects. Next phrasal verb is go for something. Go for something means to try to have or achieve for something. For example, you are in a restaurant with your friends or family. You decide to have seafood. You say, I will go for seafood. This is my favorite dish. Another example, Jane is very hardworking and ambitious. She's planning to go for promotion and take on more responsibilities. Phrasal verb number 4, turn down something or someone. It means to reject someone or something. Turn down is a separable phrasal verb. You can say turn something down, turn somebody down, or turn down something, or turn down somebody. Example, the company turned down her application, or the company turned her application down. It means the company rejected her application. Another example, the bank turned down her for a loan. We are done with the second part, which is the phrasal verb. Now you have learned 4 vocabularies and 4 phrasal verbs. If you have enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you. Let's start the last part, which is idioms. The first idiom is to pull someone's leg. It means to make someone believe something which is not true as a joke. Example number 1, don't take his comments seriously. He's just pulling your leg to see if you believe him. Example number 2, I knew he was pulling my leg when he said he won $1 million in a lottery. In these 2 examples, it means that these people are not serious about what they say. They are just making a joke. Second idiom, to sit on the fence. It means to delay making a decision. For example, the team couldn't agree on a strategy because some of the members were sitting on the fence and didn't offer any suggestions. It means some of the members didn't give any opinions. Second example, in a debate, sitting on the fence doesn't help you. You need to present your argument clearly. Idiom number 3, when pigs fly. It means something impossible happens. Example, he said that he will be a morning person when pigs fly. Actually, he won't because he's not a fan of early mornings. So it's something impossible. It happens when pigs fly, so it won't happen. Example number 2, he promised to clean his room every day when pigs fly. It's impossible because his messy habits never change. That's why he says when pigs fly. He knows himself really well. Last idiom, go down in flames. It means to fail very badly. Example, despite their best efforts, the team went down in flames and lost the game. Next example, the restaurant went down in flames with poor reviews from critics. It failed badly. Great guys, we are done. In this video you have learned 4 vocabularies, 4 phrasal verbs, and 4 idioms. If you find the video helpful, please push the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you. See you in the next video.